Chick-fil-A store is looking for volunteers that will work for 5 chicken sandwiches instead of money. Sounds about right for Chick-fil-A. They're not exactly known for their strong moral fiber and workers' rights. They are known for this kind of stuff right here. That's so uncomfortable. That is so uncomfortable. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo and today we are looking at r/ChoosingBeggars, a subreddit dedicated to people looking for something for free and then complaining about it. It's not good. It's a good subreddit, but it's not good behavior. So let's just get right into it. The most prestigious scientific publisher in the world is a massive choosing beggar. The journal company Nature, that charges authors $11,000 to publish open access and makes hundreds of millions a year, is seeking a PhD, preferred postdoc experience, for a full-time editor position in their New York offices with a salary of $30 to $39K a year. That's pathetic. That enrages me. As someone with more college debt than I know what to do with, like, that is actually a ripoff. They are in so much debt to get that doctorate, and you are trying to profit off of it in a way that leaves them, like, too low finance to do anything about their poor position. Disgusting. A manager begging for volunteers after half his employees leaving because of low salary. I want to be upfront with everyone. I just had 2 employees quit today without explanation. So if you know anyone looking for work, let me know. And please be patient with us here at Sandwich Company as we roll with the punches of this last-minute development. If anyone can volunteer until I find new staff, I would be eternally grateful and even give you a sandwich. Is this Chick-fil-A? Is this just Chick-fil-A, like, independent store edition? It's very similar. It's very spookily similar. Give me loads of stuff for free. It needs to be very specific standard. I'll pay a tiny amount towards transportation costs. Hi, everyone. I'm new to the area. Looking for a sofa. 2 beds must be double with good mattress. Need telly wardrobes. Telly must be no smaller than 42 inches as want on wall. Looking for curtains, 90 drop, probably best if they neutral in color. Need washing machine, dryer, pots, pans, towels, etc. All must be free as on universal credit. Also need van to bring, pay $10 for van, cheers. So, I'm assuming universal, look, I'm not convinced the United Kingdom exists, but if it does, I'm assuming that universal is some kind of poverty assistance program. Otherwise, I don't see why it would be mentioned. This might just be someone who actually does need a hand and is just vocalizing it very poorly. But yeah, no, unfortunate experience. Beggar wants to pay $5 for about 125 hours of work. Find short videos for my page. Video editing. Send a proposal for 2 connects. I don't think I will. I'm looking for someone who can find, download, remove the copyrighted music, put my logo, and upload the 500 short videos on my Google Drive. I will pay $5 for the 500 videos you finish. This will be a long-term job if I like your work, and will give you great feedback. So wait, is he asking people to pirate 500 videos and edit them? $5, you know? Maybe actually making content. Maybe I'm the rube. Maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe I'm the sucker for providing content on. I mean, I'm not, because we are stealing Reddit posts. But we're doing something at least. Feature film seeks entire crew for free. Non-paid gig. Please do not apply if you are seeking monetary compensation. Donkey in the Well Films and 25-cent Smile Productions and Mr. Levy Productions is searching for a film crew to join us on the set for the completion of a feature-length film set to start filming on September 12th. We're seeking passionate film enthusiasts who would love to be part of our film. The dates we are shooting will be half and full-length days. Flexibility and availability to flow with the changing locations and time is a must. Please note, specific dates will be confirmed upon a signed agreement. The positions we are looking to fill include camera crew, must provide camera, lighting, and sound equipment necessary for filming. Drone with camera would be a plus. Makeup artist, having own Moore kit is mandatory. Production assistant, individuals with familiarity and basic set protocols and willingness to learn is a must. Editor, responsive, timely, and communicative individual whom is experienced in filmographies, basic editing, and commercial editing. Storyboard illustrator, sketch artist, responsible for those interested or have questions. Please reply to this posting and provide a brief summary of your work experience in film. They want experience but aren't willing to pay for it. You will get whatever shows up, and that is all you will get, if that. And you know what? That's probably better than you deserve. Writing people's passions to try and put them in a bad work experience or like get free work out of them, it is disgusting. Paying in exposure is not paying. Period. Pay me to remove the trees that fell down in my yard! 6 Marie gum pine trees have come down in last night's storm. Plenty of firewood for anyone available with a chainsaw. $100 per trailer load. No, actually, this is like kind of legitimate. Like $100 for a full tree. I don't know if that's a good rate, but realistically speaking, like that is actually good timber that you could use for firewood. And I don't know, like we could get firewood all the time. My dad would always complain it was expensive, so I'm assuming that $100 is a good price. It might not be. I'm not a tree. Please edit for us for free to gain experience, but we only want experienced editors. Hey, Zen. This one's gonna hit a little bit too close to home for us, isn't it? Hello, everyone! Have some editing experience? Then read below! We are in need of some new TikTok editors that should be capable of making Rocket League montages in a TikTok format. Please note you will not be paid, rather something that you will be willing to do for fun or learning experience. Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I thought that was on the official Discord and I was gonna lose my mind. This is a fan thing. Okay, we're good. You will not be paid, rather something that you will be willing to do for fun or learning experience. We hope to keep the standard of our current videos high quality and great edits. This can be seen on our page. If you are considering applying, please note some of the following. You will need a history of editing followed up by proof when told to in application. We do not tolerate any troll applications. Even if you are denied, you will still be contacted to be informed of your application status. Disgusting. You cannot pay for food with fun and exposure. I mean, you can pay with, if you love your job, you can pay with fun, but the fun is generating income. You need to pay people. Lack of respect with the designer and wanting to pay with exposure. My Twitch graphics suck. Please help. XD. Whoever DMs me with the cleanest remake of my banners, I'll put yours up and give you a credit and shout out. Thanks. There's a reason people don't respect Twitch streamers and YouTubers. I just don't understand why. What keeps happening? What keeps getting put in the limelight? What kind of behavior just keeps cropping up? It's beyond me. I can't tell. Exposure artist wanted. I'm sensing a theme. Don't know if this is against the rules, so I am on the verge of creating a comic book series about these well-abstract entities in Jewish lore. The problem is I have an artist. I don't have one. I saw a few art on the group and was thinking if anyone would be interested. There's a catch though. You'll draw about 5 pages of art and get paid from the sales made by Image Comics. It's a percentage method of payment. If you have any inquiries or are interested, you could chat me up here or on WhatsApp at I'll be waiting. Till then, keep in mind the 5th of July. This one's not too egregious. You know, it's a gamble and you probably shouldn't take it. But at least there is some agreement of monetary compensation if things go good. Again, don't hedge your bets on that. It is basically for exposure, but it is less egregious than some of the other ones we've seen today. Rerent in exchange for childcare for 10. Utilities not included. We are in the process of buying a commercial use building and looking for a tenant. Many possible uses are daycare, childcare preschool, some retail office, medical, accounting, law office, insurance, or any other type of restaurant, maybe even fast food restaurant. You need to do the research. Rent is free. All we ask is to provide services to our clients and employees. For example, if it's gonna be a childcare daycare, you will provide free childcare for 7 to 10 kids. If it's going to be a restaurant, you will provide some free food instead of paying rent. We will negotiate how much free service to provide as part of the lease agreement. Rent is free, but you will be responsible for other costs like utilities, insurance, taxes, maintenance, and homeowners association. Something about this just sits weird with me. Like, genuinely, the rent is not free. If you are charging anything for the property, the rent is not free, and you need to acknowledge that. Choosing Beggar cancels professional photographer for cheap photos, regrets it, and demands free photos from them. Client booked me for a wedding at $3,200. This is a full package with engagement session, boudoir shots, engagement party and bachelorette parties, a full day coverage for up to 10 hours. None of those mispronunciations were intentional. I need to point that out. She found someone who was only charging $50 for wedding photos and ended up canceling after paying the deposit. Understanding that her deposit was non-refundable, as it says on her ticket and contract, I had viewed the other photographer's work when she told me the name during cancellation and could tell it was someone who was either just using an iPhone or just starting in the industry. I'd assumed, since the client was canceling me, that she had already done her research and decided this was the kind of photos that she wanted, so I didn't say anything. Fast forward to the day, a week after her wedding, she sent me a very long message about how cruel it was that I didn't stop her from switching photographers, and how unhappy she was with her wedding photos, and how now I owe her a newlywed session to make up for my mistake. I have not responded to this client yet, as I really don't know the proper way to respond to something like this. I have never had someone message me saying anything like this out of all of my clients. I mean, I'll give you a hint. Here's a bag of sand. Get pounding. You made your bed. Now lay in it. Not my fault you pooped in it. I'd be happy if my parents got me anything. My teenager wants an Apple MacBook Pro. We tried to explain to her that we can't afford it, and we got her a MacBook Air, and she stopped speaking with us. What should we do? Put her up for adoption. Or, you know, raise your kid better. This is a learned behavior. Someone in her life is teaching her that. It's like the teacher is giving strict essay limits. Please explain the difference between steroids and protein powder. Do not respond unless you are... How many zeros is that? I gotta make sure I get this right. That's 1,000, 100,000, that's a million. Do not respond unless you know 1,000,000% what you are talking about. Please do not copy and paste the definition. Please provide a basic paragraph max for sentences. You can attach some scholarly articles to supplement your response, not the act does it. Easy. One of them is designed entirely around muscle growth, and the other one is giving you the protein and like other nutrients that you need and like the amino acids. The steroid is for muscle growth of a different variety. The protein powder is for natural muscle growth and to help you reach your macros. I tried something today. Protein powder mixed with Cool Whip Light to make like a faux protein ice cream. I almost threw up. I don't recommend it. 6 months of unpaid work? Marketing, social media articles. Our small legal office is looking for a miracle and blessing. We need a volunteer intern, part-time volunteer marketing person to handle all our social medias, email marketing, and etc. for about 3 to 6 months, then convert to salary employee. We are aware this is unusual, but we hope this reaches someone who is looking for an opportunity to be the lead on marketing somewhere that is growing with great people. No, you can pay them part-time. You can pay them part-time. If you can't pay them part-time, do the work yourself. I'm so sick of this. I worked for an esports startup that's now defunct that did this to me. I will never get over it. I will never get over what a stupid child I was. Don't fall for things like this. It's not a good foot in the door. Very rarely is it a foot in the door. I don't want a wedding. I want to fish. I hear they don't let you fish on their lake even if there's no ceremonies going on. Selfish. Nice lake on the waist. No, I don't want to plan a wedding. I just want to fish on your lake. Let people fish on your lake. Why do you guys care so much if people fish on your property? Perfectly good fishing lake on the waste. You don't need a lake for a wedding, but you do need a lake to go fishing. Stop being selfish and letting your lake go to waste. Hi, Matt. We're a privately owned property that specializes in weddings. If you'd like to plan a wedding and see what we can really do, please feel free to reach out. Matt seems like the kind of guy who doesn't say good morning. He just says morning. Because if it was a good morning, he'd be fishing. From an author whose work I respect, but come on. I'm looking for my second technical editor for my next book. It pays a very small amount and it's lots of work. The person who takes the job does it to learn, give back to our industry and share knowledge, not for the money. Scumbag! Oh, I'm sorry. My sinuses have been acting up. The person will need to do technical edits, a lot of them. Not be mean when they give me feedback. Be available for a few hours each week for 1 year. Be able to start pretty darn soon. Know a lot about secure coding. Be reliable. Oh, I get it. It's probably for like a textbook or something. Either way, if it is, I've seen the prices. You can pay them. Pay me for the tree, but you have to remove it. Unknown tree on my front lawn must go. Would like something for it, so make me an offer I can't refuse. You remove, I live in. Tree must go. You gonna eat that? That's a lot of calories and a lot of fiber that I could really use. I'll pay you like $5. It's gonna take me a couple weeks to eat my way through it, but like, it's looking pretty tasty. A lot of fiber. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, maybe share this with a friend who could use a reminder that trees are roughly 20,000 calories for one branch. Eat smarter. If you do want more, r/ChoosingBeggars, beg. All right, good job. Another one will be popping up on your screen in just a couple of seconds. But until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.